Hi everyone, Arielle here. Today I want to ask you a question. And the question is, what is it that makes you think that you can never achieve the kind of recovery that I have achieved? And the reason I'm asking this question is because so often I talk to people who are amazingly intelligent, caring, creative, smart individuals, and they have a willingness to recover. They really don't want any part of their eating disorder anymore, but they say things to me like, I can never have the kind of recovery that you have because I can never imagine myself eating this and drinking this. And that is so great that you can do that, but I don't think that's what recovery will ever be for me. And it makes me stop and think because I always say that an eating disorder is completely different for every individual. And this is a true statement. I still stand by that. And I also always say that recovery is completely different for everyone. It's a process, it's a journey. It is longer for some people than it is for others. It holds so many different things for different individuals. And just as your eating disorder came to be because of multiple reasons that are different for everyone, your recovery is going to come about and transpire based on things that are different for everyone. But if you think that your recovery is not worthy of the caliber of someone else's recovery, it sort of means that you don't have a kindness towards yourself. It means that you can't achieve that self-love somehow because you don't think that you're ever going to get there. And what that means is you don't have faith in yourself. So I guess this video is primarily about having faith in yourself because it's something that you need to have. And I know so many people who have so much faith in other people. Sometimes they have faith in people that don't warrant having faith. People that have let them down over and over again. Sometimes they have faith in people that deserve their faith and are very wonderful, family, friends, other people that are struggling with an eating disorder, but they can't quite seem to have the same amount of faith in themselves. And it's really unfortunate because that's one of the huge things that's holding them back. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I tell people constantly that they can't compare their recovery to someone else's recovery. And it's true. You can't, because if you do, you're basically going off of the assumption that your problems and issues and mind and body and eating disorder are exactly the same as the other person's, and that's never going to be true. Never, never, never. But at the same time, while you can't compare your recovery to someone else's, you need to recognize that you have the potential to be just as recovered as anyone else. And if you think that this is not true, I want to know why. Why do you think this is not the case? You really need to ask yourself this question. What is it that makes you feel that you can never achieve the kind of total recovery that I have achieved? Because people say this to me all the time. They think that they're never going to get to where I am. And they thank me for helping them endlessly, endlessly, endlessly. Thank you for helping me. This is great advice. Thank you for the suggestions. Thank you for what you said. Thank you for what you did. You've helped me to achieve this. You've helped me to achieve that. But then they say that they don't think that they can ever get to the point where I am. And I don't think that's true at all. I want to tell them you're wrong. And I do tell them that they're wrong. But I really want you to ask yourself this question, because if you think this, you really need to understand why. Why is it that you feel this way? And if you're comfortable with it, comment on the video and tell me the answer to the question that I just asked you. And I'll post a video about, why I dispute your answer or what you can do to get past that barrier. There's absolutely no reason that you can't achieve full recovery. It's completely possible, and it might be a lot more difficult for you than it might be for someone else, and your life circumstances may certainly be different than someone else's, but it doesn't mean that it's not possible for you. And if you continually have the mindset that it's not possible for you, you're not going to achieve it. Are you lacking resources? Are you lacking support? Are you lacking financial backing for a therapist or things along those lines? Is it something within your own core that is holding you back? Is it something within you that makes you think that you are not successful enough to achieve full recovery, or you have struggled with an eating disorder for too many years to be able to be free of it at this point? Is it because you don't know how to live without your eating disorder? What is the answer to my question for you specifically? Because if you can pinpoint that, you can try to overcome it. I'm going to post some helpful links to videos I've done in the past that relate to this topic. If you're looking for something to watch, you're looking for some kind of motivation, hopefully these can help you. And I look forward to your answers if you're willing.